Okay, I guess we are all set to go. Test, 1, 2, check, check, check. We're good? Okay. Okay, welcome everybody to Lodi High School. Steve Winterhack with you. Got the stream team. Kind of a rush to get things all set up here towards the end. A little echoey right now, but Waupun's got a runner at third base with 2 down. Hannah Beatty up to bat now for Waupun. A triple off the bat of Addie Braun has her over at third base. Let's see if they can get something out of this inning. Bailey Stark in the pitcher's circle now for the Blue Devils. Steve Winterhack with you here at Lodi High School, an hour away, almost exactly. It's popped in the air in the infield, and it looks like the catcher is going to call for it. A nice little job off the catcher's glove. It goes off the catcher's glove. Mara Lane into the first baseman's glove with Crumpin out there right there to grab it in. So Waupun comes up empty, strands a runner, and we'll take a break, come back with the bottom half of inning number 1 from Lodi High School on Radio Plus Sports.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Happy spring, Steve. Here we go.
Yep, it's golf season, I guess, now. So weather's getting better. Masters is going to be on TV. Big thing. I know a lot of people around here really enjoy watching the golf here. So we'll have that on all the TVs here. I'm sure to watch that. And when the Masters is over, come back and watch some Brewers. Mostly night games coming up here, so we'll have it on the TVs all the nights. Day games, we'll always try to run some nice lunch specials for that, too. So got great beers on tap. Come on down, check out the games, and enjoy a nice cold beer.
And lunch specials, of course, always available, too.
Yeah, we've always got our hot sandwiches every day, our beef, pork, and turkey. And then, obviously, there's a burger of the week, and we try to do a wrap of the week every week, too. So stop in, check those out. Changes all the time. Soups are always rotating. Chili's always on until Memorial Day, so come get it while it's here.
The other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Have a great week, Steve. Go Crew.
Thanks, Nick. Go Crew.
we are back at Lodi High School. Kind of a rush. I haven't got all my stuff all written in yet, but Addie Braun, we know that she's on the pitcher's circle right now for Waupun, having herself a great season so far. Both teams are undefeated. Lodi's got a 3-0 record. Waupun with a 2-0 record so far this season. First batter up for Lodi is Haley Nolden. Marl Lane is waiting on deck. Swing and a miss on the next pitch in. One and two the count now to their leadoff batter for the Blue Devils, Haley Nolden. No score in the ball game here in the bottom of the first inning. This one's going to miss low. Evens the count now at 2-2. And that's popped in the air right behind third base. And that one was missed by White. Usually going back behind third base, usually the play of the shortstop there. And now White was over there, but kind of went after it last second, and ball hit the ground. So base runner with nobody out now with Nolden over at first base. Mara Lane, the catcher now, right-handed batter up to bat for the Blue Devils. Now I got to get used to all these new fields in the Capital North Conference. That's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch there for Maddie. What a career she's had. Early part of her senior year now, state championship. A couple years ago, a sectional appearance in the sectional championship last year, but pretty storied career. Unparalleled here at Waupun High School. A couple experienced teams going at it, both teams with 8 seniors on their squad. Information I got from Coach on that one. So speed, nice job, nice pickup over at third. Going for the double play, be a little late on that, but a nice pickup over at third base for Waupun. Ryan Babish on the hot corner over there where she's spent her whole career. Can't believe she's a senior already. Ryan Babish. She's been around for a while. What a good pickup. Got that lead runner, so that's the main thing. Yeah, that'll bring up Brielle Burles up to bat now, the shortstop. Right-handed hitter. That one comes right back at me. Strike one on that foul ball right where I'm sitting behind kind of the first base side of the back of the fence. So change up on the next one. That one freezes Burles. No offer. Called strike. 0-2 the count now on Brielle. Bailey Stark waiting on deck. I hope it doesn't get too dark out here. I think I left my my regular glasses back in the case back at home. I got sunglasses on now. I can't see past the fence if I don't have my glasses on. Ball on the next pitch. And I'm like a foot and a half away from the fence. Late on that one, fouls it off down the first baseline. Stays alive. Keeps the count now at 1-2 with one down. And that one bounces before home plate. Puts the count now at 2-2. Here we go, the 2-2 pitch now for Eddie Braun. That one's going to miss high, about nose level. Makes it now a full count, 3-2 the count. Brielle Burrows, the number 3 batter in the overall order, up to bat for Lodi. Comes the payoff pitch, and that one is just a little bit high, and getting offered a walk is Brielle Burrows. So runners now at first and second base. There's only one down. Brings up their cleanup batter, Bailey Stark, also the pitcher in the ball game. The other right-handed hitter. Elena Robertson awaiting on deck. First pitch fouled on the ground over on the third base side, strike one. Bring some heat on that one again. Falls out on the ground, third base side. Should a little bit of heat on that one. That is popped in the air out towards a short left center field, and no one can get to it. Going to pick the ball up, throw it to third, but that will not be in time. Now bases are loaded for the Blue Devils. And put in the perfect spot right there. I thought maybe a catchable ball out there, but they're going to probably give her a single on that. Hunt's got themselves in a predicament right now with bottom of the first inning. Bases now loaded, only one down. And Elena Robertson will be next up to play. Coach Navas says, I better have a little talk. Trying to get everybody, seemed a little off on that one. They should have had that first catch behind third base easily to get that first out. Now they're sitting in trouble now with bases loaded and one down. Yeah, bases lower, only walk in there and got a base hit. And big moment here for Elena Robertson, their left fielder. The right-handed hitter up to bat with an opportunity to put her team up on top early in this ball game. That's going to miss off the plate for ball one. Center fielder Taylor Reese awaiting on deck. Offers on the next pitch in, but falls out on the ground, third base side for a strike. Count is now 1-1 with one down. Goes after the rise ball in that one, but takes it back to the fence, and the strike makes the count now 1-2 on Robertson. No score in the game here, bottom of the first inning, but threatening right now are the Blue Devils. Bases loaded, and only one down. It's a 1-2 pitch off the bat, but into the glove. Nice job by Kluge to squeeze it after that to get the strikeout. Good job. First strikeout of the game for Braun. Keeps runners all where they're at right now. Bases loaded with two down. And Taylor Reese, center fielder, up to bat. Blue Devils trying to get something out of this inning. Bases loaded, only one down at one time. Now it's two down with bases loaded. Nobody in. See if Waupun can escape this one. Nice pitch right on the outside part of the plate. Reese no offer on that one. Makes the count 0-1. Leaf Crumpin, he is waiting on deck. That one just off the plate. Makes the count 1-1. Yeah, I made a few trips here with the new conference now for baseball. That one hit hard, but that's going to be foul. A little late on that one down the first base side. Puts the count now at 1-2. See if Addie can shut the door right here. Not a bad day, but cooling off a little bit with the clouds rolling in. And no lights on the field, so it won't help even. It gets a little dark out here. It'll be a little dark with my just sunglasses that I have here. Not sure what I did. I swore I brought that case along with my regular glasses, but probably sitting on the counter in the kitchen at home. Yeah, thanks for joining us here on Radio Plus. Here comes the 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss at the end to get that strikeout. Nice job by Addie Braun to close the door after bases were loaded with one down and strikes out the last two batters. No score in the ball game after one complete. Back with the top of inning number 2 right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Okay, we're back at Lodi High School. Steve Winterhack with you. Nobody scores, but definitely threatening to Lodi. Got the bases loaded with one down, but a couple strikeouts by Addie Braun shut the door, and no score in the game. And Bailey Stark in the pitcher's circle for Lodi. And up for Waupun, Amelia Jones, left fielder. Number 5, 6, and 7 in the batting order up for now the Waupun Lady Warriors. That one is hit sharply over the second baseman's head. It's going to make it out to the gap, rounding first base. Jones heading over to second, and she is going to get tossed out. Nice relay in on that one from the center fielder. Taylor Reese got to and threw a strike to second base. And a well-hit ball by Jones, but a good job by the center fielder to get there, cut it off, get it to second, and get the out. So a single on there, but a nice throw to get her out at second. It brings up Carly White up to bat now for Waupun. First one's going to miss a little high. Ball one. That time of year, I'm not dressed for anything. I did bring my jacket. I remembered that. So I got my nice thick Carhartt type jacket on. This one's going to miss high. Makes the count now 2-0 with one down. Maggie Kluge waiting on deck now for Waupun. Yeah, nobody on. One base hit, though, for Waupun. No score in the game, top of the second inning. Takes a little off that one, and ahead of it, swing and a miss by White. Makes the count now 2-1. And a call strike on the next one. Count is now 2-2. Swing and a miss on the next one. Drops out of the catcher's glove, but Lane picks it up, fires to first to get the out. Brings up Maggie Kluge up to bat now for Waupun. Ryan Babish waiting on deck. It's going to be a little below the knees. Ball one. Yeah, the new conference for Waupun. You got Point Ed, Lake Mills, and Lakeside Lutheran, Columbus. One hopper right back to the pitcher, picked up by Stark. Fires to first to Crumpin in time to get the out. Waupun did start out with a nice well-hit ball out to right center field, but trying to extend it into a double. Jones gets thrown out at second base, then a strikeout, and a ground out to end the inning for Waupun. Nobody scores. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Bring you that right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Chronic pain sufferers, listen up. If you're suffering from pain due to injury or illness, and the options you've tried have failed to alleviate your pain, or surgery has been recommended, you may be wondering if you've run out of options. If so, regenerative medicine may be your answer. At New Medical Center, we use a variety of alternative treatments designed to harness your own body's ability to heal. Rather than covering up your pain, regenerative medicine goes right to the source to resolve and repair the injury. Instead of using harmful drugs to mask your pain or having risky surgery that can cause additional injury and increase your chance of arthritis, regenerative medicine helps your body repair the damage that causes pain. Don't let pain compromise your favorite hobbies and activities, leaving you crippled and desperate for help. Thousands of people have found relief with regenerative medicine, and you can too. Call the experts at New Medical Center to get an appointment today. New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or check us out on the web at www.newmedicalctr.com.
Okay, we are back at Lodi High School. Both teams undefeated on the season. Early part of the season, 3-0 for the Lodi Blue Devils, and Waupun sitting at 2-0 on the season. First conference game for both teams. Opening night in the Capital North Conference. We'll see what the teams are. Looks like Lodi, nice pitching, good fielding so far. Looking pretty solid here and giving Waupun all they can handle. That's a slow roll over to second base, picked up by Alexis Babish. Throws over to first base to get the out. So Babish with the ground ball put out over to first base to get out number 1. And we'll bring up Chloe Breinig up to bat, the second baseman. Well, this is outside off the plate. The first pitch into Breinig. Kelsey Varney waiting on deck, the DP. Next pitch just a bit high and makes it now 2-0. Yeah, we had a couple of nice trips over to Lodi during the basketball season. Within about 4 or 5 days, we got to do a girls' game and then a boys' game after that here at Lodi. And their athletic director, Sue, made a very hospitable place for us to come and call a game. So I think a very friendly conference from what we found out during the basketball season. All the ADs very nice. Coaches very nice throughout the conference in the basketball season. Waupun's first year in this conference, the Capital North. Swing and a miss on the next pitch in. Makes the count now 2-2 to Breinig. Breinig number 8 in the batting order for the Blue Devils. That one, a little rise on the ball and underneath it on that swing and a miss. Third strikeout of the ball game for Addie Braun. Addie also a volleyball referee. Got to see her referee some volleyball a few times for youth volleyball over in Fond du Lac. So keeps herself busy, and there's a nice getting a little income doing that. So Josie Barney up to bat. Number 9 on the batting order. Waiting on deck is top of the order, Haley Nolden. That one right down Main Street. No offer. Makes the count 0-1. Got Kyle and Colton with me. I think you're kind of later. No, it's a little hard on the guys. We had to hurry up and set up. We had to reset up again, and got her a little later anyway. But they did a great job getting everything all set up and ready to go. Told them Rocky Rococo's is on me on the way back home after that. Swing and a miss on the next pitch in, and a strikeout. A couple strikeouts in the inning for the Lady Warriors, a 1-2-3 inning. And we are tied all at 0 apiece right now. Back to the top of the third right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Let me know if you need your headsets. Okay. We are here for the top half of inning number 3, and I got a familiar guest with me right now. Called a lot of her games back in her day as the pitcher for Waupun during some very successful seasons at Waupun High School. And Yvette Novice,
hey.
Coach Josh Novice's daughter. Good to see you again, Yvette.
Yeah, you too. It's good to be back.
Can't beat Wisconsin. I like going all around the country. I like visiting places, but I always end up coming back back here. So, again, Waupun had themselves in trouble. You were here for that first inning. I know.
Yeah. Got out of that jam, though, really nice.
Good.
At least.
Yeah, you got the old finisher out there with Addie Braun, man. She can bring it. And what do you like out of being a pitcher yourself? What do you really see out of Addie's job as a pitcher these last few years?
She just knows when she needs to really dial it in and really kick it into gear. And just like that last inning with the bases loaded, went out, and she got 2 strikeouts to get out of it. And just she has that perseverance and that attitude that nothing really phases her, and she just comes right back at it.
Yeah, she's been fun to watch. I mean, a state championship pitcher, and Ryan Babish up to bat. You might have to take over.
Ryan Babish up.
Yeah, Ryan. Again, she's been fun to watch all these years too. As a senior, it's hard to believe. Swings that one that was down in the dirt and got herself on base because of it. Got past the catcher, and there she is safe at first base.
Nice base runner to start off the inning.
Do batters do that? Do they pick up on that if they see one like down in the dirt? If they're already down in the count, maybe to swing and
I feel like some do. Yeah. The smart ones can know that they can still go on base with that.
I just thought that was maybe a little bit of that because it was way down low. And that brings up Reagan Holtz, our right fielder. Strike one on the first pitch in here. So we do have a base runner now. This is number 9 in the batting order with Holtz up to bat. Top of the order waiting on deck with Alexis Babish. Called strike on the next pitch in, no offer. Makes the count quickly 0-2. That one's bounced up towards the second base, and they're trying for the unassisted. Oh, that was going to get past first base, and Bond's going to have a base run over at second now. That was a perfect opportunity right there for their shortstop to pick it up right by second base, Brielle Burrows, and just kind of flew it over past the first baseman's head, and that allows Holtz to get all the way over to second base.
Yeah, really heads-up base running. That was really great. I feel like that's one thing that this Waupun team does really well. They really are really fast, and they tend to really know when they can snag an extra base.
And that's what it seems like I've seen out of them lately is pretty savvy on the base paths, some good athletes out there that are pretty fast on the base paths.
And so much experience, too. All of these girls have played in such huge games
Yeah.
for so long. 8 seniors on the team, I think.
That's what your dad said. That's off the glove of the second baseman. A hard hit ball by Alexis Babish. That puts runners at the corners now for Waupun with one down. Big opportunity here for Waupun. They'll bring up Addie Braun. She's the batter that had the triple for Waupun. Smoked one out to right out to the fence and got herself all the way over to third base. So good person to have up right now for Waupun, trying to get the first score of the ball game.
Try and help herself out in the circle, too. Get some runs on the board.
Addie has not given up a run this year. Runner goes, and we got runners now at second and third base. I'm talking to your dad once in a while, Coach Novice, and I think we got a pretty deep pitching staff in Waupun. Probably some of those other younger pitchers could be starters on other programs if they didn't have Addie Braun as your senior pitcher.
The depth of pitching in the program this year is just absolutely insane.
When you hear about a freshman pitcher, I'm not sure who else they throw out there, but
yeah, they got a freshman that's super great and a sophomore that's great.
That's going to get past the shortstop.
Nice.
That's going to bring at least one run, and Waupun's going to try to score two. Throw's going to be late, and Waupun leads this game now. And, getting over to second. Good job by Addie being heads up when they threw that ball in. She's got herself a couple RBIs on that base hit, and plus gets herself over to second. Waupun now with a 2-0 lead. Well, starts with a nice aggressive base running for the Lady Warriors, and then get Trude across the plate now. Waupun strikes first now, leading 2-0. Aubrey Farley that's up to bat too. There's another one that was a very good pitcher. Just happened to come up at the wrong time as far as if that was their goal to be a pitcher, but still finds yourself in a key spot, number 3 in the batting order. Little heat on that one from Bailey Stark, called strike. It's hit in the air into short center field, but a good jump on that one. Getting under there in a hurry is Reese. And flicks it in short left center field for out number 2. Yeah, this is your prototypical center fielder. She was over there before I even looked to see where she was. She was already over there in a split second. So usually the fastest person on the team sitting out in center field.
Speedy center fielders.
Yeah. That one's going to miss just a little bit high. Hannah Beatty up to bat now for the Lady Warriors. That's going to be popped back and out of play. You ever remember playing here at all in Lodi?
No, I never played in Lodi. They weren't in our conference when I played, and we never had any out-of-conference games against them. But I did play club softball with a girl from Lodi.
Oh, okay.
She was great, so.
It's a pretty good athletic school. They're good in a lot of sports. Certainly took care of Waupun in basketball. I think we went overtime with them and lost in overtime here at Lodi. The boys got beat pretty convincingly when they came over here. 1-2 the count now to Hannah Beatty. It's jammed on that one a little bit. That's going to make its way out of play over on the right field side.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting year with the new conference and playing so many teams for the first time this year.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were running into when we came here. I did talk to the athletic director, and she said it's pretty bare bones. And, nice dugout back here and sitting behind the high school. But that one's going to get past the catcher back to the backstop. And now with a runner over at third base, trying to add to their lead right now. Reese Rudd over there at third base for Waupun, trying to get that third run across the plate. 2-2 the count now to Hannah. That one popped in the air. Two one's going to make its way out of play. So Hannah battling right now for Waupun. Okay, 2-2 with two down, a runner at third base. 2 runs in for Waupun here, top of the third inning. Change up, that's going to miss a bit high. Not real deceptive on her change up there. You kind of knew it was coming before it left her hand. It's kind of stuck in her hand and floated in. Well, hard hit ball. That's going to make it out to the fence. It's an RBI, and Beatty heading to second base. Got the wheels going over to third base. There'll be a throw over there. It gets past the third baseman and gets herself a triple, an RBI triple off the bat of Hannah Beatty, and she's got some wheels.
That was a great at-bat, fouling off so many pitches and then finally finding hers and finding the nice gap out there in left center.
It was nice. She really hung in there and got a nice hard hit. Made it right past the left fielder. Couldn't even react to it.
Yeah, that one was a laser beam.
That'll bring up Amelia Jones. She had a single, but tried to stretch that into a double back in the second inning, but got thrown out at second base by a real nice play. Good hustle play by Taylor Reese, the center fielder. And that one rolls over to second base, picked up. Bleinig picks it up, throws the first to get the up, and not before Waupun does the damage. They get 3 runs across the plate. And head into the bottom of inning number 3 coming your way right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Hey, welcome back to Lodi High School. Steve Winterhack with you, along with Yvette Novice. She's quietly sitting behind me. Didn't know she was even sitting back there. Top of the order up with a Nolan, pops one up. That's taken. Nice job. out in right field to take care of that one by Holtz to get over there to grab it.
It was kind of a no man's lander. That was really good communication by all those girls out there.
Yeah, they've had a few balls like that. That went out in left field too. That was trouble for Waupun. They didn't get it. That was a good job taking that ball over. That'll bring up Mara Lane. Got him with a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Yeah, Lodi's had their chances. They've had bases loaded with one down so far in that part of the game, but then 2 strikeouts by Waupun's Addie Braun shut the door and kept them off the scoreboard. So 1 down, nobody on. 3-0 game for Waupun. So 1 hopper right back to Addie Braun. Easy throw over to first base to Beatty to get the out. Consider yourself a good fielding pitcher back in your day?
I think so.
Yeah.
I was pretty all right.
Yeah.
I got a few line drives back at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's not a great place to be. That's not that far away.
yeah, you're really not. It's only 43 feet, and then by the time you're done pitching, it's maybe only 37, 35.
Yeah, and all your
so
momentum's coming this way, and
Yeah.
there's no way to get out of the way. I'm sure you got nailed a few times.
And the bat technology now is all just so crazy that the bat speed coming off of the bats is just insane.
Yeah. Swing and a miss on the next pitch into Burrows.
It was one of Addie's nasty rise balls. She's got a really mean one.
That one's going to stay off the plate. No offer. Makes the count 1-1. Was there movement on that one, too? What did she throw there? You get to see with her wrist.
She's got a curve, a little curve on that one, yeah.
I'm going to say that one misses. Makes the count now 2-1. Yeah, she's staying around the plate. Makes them think about it. Burrows, the shortstop, up to bat. Was walked and got all the way to second base back in that first inning. Three and 1 the count now with 2 down, nobody on to Brielle Burrows. Bailey Stark waiting on deck, the pitcher. Bring some heat on that one. That one dies, or I'm going to say that was a foul ball. It's kind of just sitting in that one little hole there when it was spinning there, but just in foul territory. And that is a called strike. Going down looking is Burrows trying to get a free pass. Nice job coming back again by Waupun's Addie Braun. 1-2-3 inning. Nobody reaches base, and Waupun now with a 3-0 lead going into the top of inning number 4. Back with that right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Welcome back to Lodi High School. Steve Winterhack with you, along with Yvette Novice. And it is 4. They just missed the run that came in at the end of that inning, last inning for Waupun. They scored 4. With Beatty coming in from, or I should say, the runner coming in from third base. They're playing a pretty nice team, though. I just think Lodi's a pretty solid program. They say they played Janesville Parker and beat them pretty handily when they played a bigger school like that.
Yeah, I believe they finished second in the conference last year behind Poynette. They were the only team they lost to in the conference last year.
Poynette, that is their sport. They're kind of in the bottom of the conference, and you know, a lot of sports out there, especially in basketball and for boys and a few other sports. But yeah, Poynette, that is their sport. They've got a lot of state championships, kind of like an Oakfield type situation where they seem to get there the same colors, the orange and black. And
definitely.
They always
Yeah,
remind
they just
me.
have such a good youth program there, kind of similar to Waupun. So many of the girls just grow up playing together there, and it really works out for their high school team.
Carly battling up there, 2-2 count for Carly White. Maggie Kluge waiting on deck. And bounces across the plate, makes it a 3-2 count. Carly number 6 in the batting order, 6, 7, and 8 up for Waupun this inning.
Really great job coming back from the 0-2 count, too. Full count now.
Yeah, Carly struck out back in the second inning. Here we go, full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Carly goes down swinging. And bring up Maggie Kluge. That'll back to the pitcher to end Waupun's inning in the second inning. So nobody on, one down. Maggie Kluge up to bat. Ryan Babish on deck. And that one is going to make its way out to center field. Not a lot on that one, but just the perfect spot right over second base.
Nice little blooper.
Yep. Jumped on her right away on the first pitch in. That is the 6th hit of the game now for Waupun. And Babish up to bat now. Courtesy runner, Stella Stillwell, over at first base doing the running, so making get her equipment back on. Yeah, decent crowd right down the line, both sides of the field, and they got the small little bleachers right behind the fence here, right behind home plate. That one is going to be just about 4 or 5 feet foul, right past the dirt, going onto the grass over on the right field side. So strike one. And Babish, her second at bat of the ball game. 4-0 Waupun. This one's going to miss low. 1-1 the count now to Ryan. Megan Holtz waiting on deck. And offers on that one, but fouls it back and out of play. I think this is all right. This is from last year. Paper's kind of stuck to my cough drop, but it's going to have to make do. Going a hard hit ball right down the third base line, and that will get past the left fielder out there, and that is going to score a run for Waupun, and Ryan Babish gets himself to second base, an RBI double. Nice job. Also just gets one hard down that third base line, makes it all the way to the fence. Waupun leading now 5-0.
That was a great hit. Scored the runner all the way from first base.
Yeah, she was right on top of that. That was great. So 5-0 lead now for Waupun, top of the fourth inning. First pitch into Reagan Holtz. That misses for ball one. Number 9 in the batting order. You got top of the order Alexis Babish still waiting on deck with one down. Runner at second base. On the same spot on that one. Another ball makes the count 2-0. And another one. This is the third baseman was going over to cover third base. And right where she was standing, a little bit to the right of that, and went her out to left field. So a base hit puts runners at the corners now for Waupun. Nice job by Reagan. Some good production out of number 9 in the batting order. So one run in, runners at the corners. 5-0 lead for Waupun, top of the fourth inning. That'll bring up Alexis Babish. Lined out to short back in the first inning. He had a single and scored in the third inning. One's kind of popped up. Nice job by getting out of the crouch lane. And grabs that ball before it gets there. He got there in a hurry. That wasn't real high. Made it look easy. That puts 2 outs on the board, but see if Waupun can capitalize that with Addie Braun coming up to bat. She's 2 for 2 in the game. She had a triple in the first. A 2 RBI single back in the third inning. And that is hit out towards right field. Right fielder comes in. That drops in front of her, and a run's going to come in for Waupun. Got a 3 for 3 game going for Addie Braun right now, taking care of business in the pitcher's circle and with the bat in her hand. There's 3 RBIs for Waupun, 6 runs off the bat of Addie Braun. Here we go, runners at first and third base. Yeah, it'll bring up Aubrey Farley, DP. Flown out to center field and flown out to first base so far in the game. Yeah, your dad mentioned that both teams have 8 seniors on the team. The Lodi is the same way with the experience that they have into the season. Called strike on the next pitch in, taking all the way Farley.
Yeah, they knew this was going to be a good game with 2 experienced teams coming in here, feeling like they have something to prove.
You had some nice seniors on the team back in your state run that you had.
Yeah, that was a really special senior class.
That was. That one was swung on, fouled back and out of play. I always thought that team was just I thought the softball IQ on your team was really high, especially when they got on base and they're very athletic and they could. I mean, look at how you won that semifinal game. They get to the championship. And,
yeah, I'll never forget that moment. That squeeze bunt.
Yep.
We were a very small ball heavy team.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, you're very aggressive on the base, but you're smart. Smart players out there, and that was a fun team to watch. What a great run. That was good memories. 1-2 the count now for Aubrey Farley. That one's going to miss just a bit inside. Puts the count at 2-2.
Umpire umpire's really consistent with his strike
Yeah.
zone, especially that low inside corner. There's been a lot of pitches that have been really close for both pitchers there, but
You can tell the quality of the pitchers because they like to, they find their spots like that. They want to pick at it, see if they can maybe extend that strike zone or something. You get a few calls there, but no, I agree. He's been doing a great job. So 2 runs in the inning. Waupun threatening it. Got a full count pitch on the way.
another great at bat.
Yep, she watched that one go high and issued a walk. He is Farley. So bases are now loaded for Waupun. We'll bring up Hannah Beatty. She had that triple and an RBI back in the 3rd inning and also scored eventually. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. I would say Hannah might be one of the fastest girls down the team. She is quick around those bases.
Yeah, there's so many fast girls on this team. It's crazy.
Gets that one out towards right field, and that is going to get past the right fielder. Waupun's going to do some more scoring right now. 1 run crosses the plate. Another run crosses. And just like that, Hannah's standing all the way over at 3rd base. Wow. Again, gets herself to 3rd base. Here's one. Do you ever see that when they kind of put their hand by their nose and then just put their hand out? What is that? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. We did the W when I played,
Yeah.
but it looks like they added
I've seen it
on to
everywhere
a little
in high
more.
school sports this last year, and I go, I must be the one old guy sitting in the crowd that does not know what that means.
I know, yeah. I'm getting to the age now where I'm just like, I don't know what the young kids are talking about anymore either.
You're starting to feel old now?
Yeah, I really am. Yeah, I graduated in 2017, so next year would be my
That'd be 10 years already.
It's
That
just
is crazy. That is crazy. Jones up to bat now. Waupun leading 9-0. And that one is hit out towards right center field, and with that speedy center fielder that they have out there, Taylor Reese, she gets there easily. But not before Waupun does some damage. Gets 5 runs into the inning and lead this thing now 9-0 after 3.5 innings. Bottom of the 4th comes your way right after this.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Another big inning for Waupun. Get 4 runs in back in the 3rd inning, and then 5 runs in the 4th inning, and lead this thing now 9-0. Waupun is blowing this thing wide open.
Took a couple innings to settle in, but feels like they found their groove now.
There we go. Waupun now facing Bailey Stark. Their pitcher is the number 4 in the batting order. We'll start things out, followed by Elena Robertson and Taylor Reese.
I just noticed the sticker on the back of Maggie Kluge's catching helmet says, "I love umpires." That's funny.
I love that. See some clouds. They'll get a little darker over there, unless it's just getting dark this time of day, but that's one thing I did not bring, an umbrella. So that could
Me
be
as well.
Yeah. Guess I won't melt, but our equipment, we'll see how that holds up to a nice rain. 9. Okay. It's getting darker. Okay. That's good. Kyle's not only our director and running the show here, he's also a weatherman. Yeah, swing and a miss. Good job. Addie Braun just keeps on rolling right now after bases loaded and 1 out in that first inning. Really no threats that we've seen from Lodi since then. And a strikeout number 6 for Addie so far in the ball game. Robertson up to bat now, swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. Robertson, one of the strikeout victims back in that first inning when the bases were loaded.
9:27. Addie's got over 500 career strikeouts now, which is crazy.
We've had a lot of good pitchers there. Is that probably the record?
She is the leader.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of record-breaking things happening with sports. These athletes in these last years. That's a nice hit ball. That's going to make it in. The gap on left center field.
Kept her hands back on a changeup. That's really hard to hit a pitch like that.
And she put a little sting on it, too. Got it out there between left field and center fielder out there. And a double, 1-out double now off the bat of Elena Robertson. Yeah, I agree. That was some nice hitting.
Yeah, those are the times as a pitcher where you just got to nod your head because that was a great pitch, but that was a great hit.
Unless they tip the hat, but not everybody wears a hat in base softball.
Right,
so.
yeah. Tip the visor, or the face mask, maybe.
Yeah. That'll bring up Taylor Reese, their center fielder. Strikeout back in the first inning. Called strike on the first pitch into her. The runner at second base. Lodi threatening here to maybe score their first run of the ball game. And the runner at second, 1 down. According to Kyle, said no rain expected until 9 o'clock. Just cloudy.
Nancy 30.
That one's going to miss low. Your dad let you drive the convertible ever around?
Yeah, actually, funny enough, it was the first car I ever drove.
Was it?
Yeah. And there's no power steering in it since it's so old. And so I was like, if this is what driving a car is like, I never want to drive. But I like driving it now.
Well, it looks cool. The car is a cool looking car.
It is, yeah. I got over the fear, and now it's fun for me. But
is it stick shift in there?
No, it's actually automatic.
It's automatic,
yeah,
okay.
But we just started it up for the first time this year on Easter, actually. So.
That's his baby, huh?
Yeah.
Comes a 2-2 pitch. That one's going to climb and out of the strike zone high. 3-2 the count now for Taylor Reese. Leaf Crumpin awaiting on deck now for the Blue Devils.
Hey, 5'11". 5'11".
Change up, and that's it out towards right field, but playing in a perfect spot. Good job there by Holtz. Kind of playing in on that one. Didn't have it. Looked like it could have been a ball that would drop in normally, but she was right there playing it perfectly and gets the catch. Keeps the runner at second. So 2 down. And no score yet in the ball game for the Blue Devils. Well, we're bringing the heat on that one. Well behind it, Leaf Crumpin. Swing and a miss.
J 32.
That just popped back and out of play. Puts the count now at 0-2. Chloe Breinig waiting on deck now for the Blue Devils. I'd like to shut the door right here.
Frank 60. Frank 60.
And that catches the outside part of the plate going on looking. He is Crumpin. Waupun just gives up that double with a 1 out over to Elena Robertson. That's all the further she got. Got stranded over at second base. And Waupun now with a 9-0 lead going into the top of the 5th inning. We'll have that for you right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils, and remove ruts. And eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
They got a pretty nice team, really good pitching staff. Okay, we are back. 9-0 lead. Waupun takes in the top of inning number 5. And Carly White comes up first here for Waupun. Went through the batting order last inning. He struck out a couple times in the ball game. This one is fouled back. Makes the count now 0-2. One's going to miss just a bit high. Makes the count 1-2. Now looking forward to seeing all our little game calling situations. I know we're going to get to do both Poinette games. I know we put that on the schedule, knowing that's probably the main competition in the conference. So
that'll be fun.
We'll get to call their game in Waupun and also head over to Poinette. And going down looking, Carly White, strikeout victim. Maggie Kluge coming up to bat now. Singled to score back in the 4th inning, 1 for 2 in the game now. That one's going to miss so well low, makes it a 1-0 count. Ryan Babish are waiting on deck. So number 6, 7, and 8, just like last inning. Starting up for Waupun, 1 down. This pitch is going to miss high. Makes the count now 2-0. Yeah, brought some heat on that one. Taking all the way is Kluge. Called strike. How much did you hate these early season games, the end of March and into April games?
Oh my gosh, they were not for me. I always joke that I went to school in Arizona for a reason because I hate the cold.
That one bloops in for a single. Just perfect spot on that one, right past over the second baseman's head into short right center field. Perfectly hit ball there from Maggie Kluge.
Had a lot of no-man landers like that in this game.
It seems like it for both teams. They had a couple in the first inning, and then we have had some. So Stillwell will come in now to do some running again. Kluge will put on her gear again. Puts Ryan Babish up to the plate now for Waupun. RBI double back in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, and ball was not caught by the shortstop. Safe at second base for Stillwell.
think she might have got under there even if she
Yeah.
did hold on to the ball.
I agree. I think she would probably have made it either way. So we're going to bounce and get past the catcher all the way back to the backstop, and Stillwell all of a sudden has herself over at third base. I would love to get that 10th run. Maybe do a 10-run rule. That's not asking too much.
Get at least one more and hold them for one more inning and get home a little early.
Yeah. And now that is hit out towards center field. Runner tags. That one is hauled in. Here comes the throw to home, but Waupun will score. Sack fly for Ryan Babish. Another RBI for her. Yeah, Waupun now leads this thing 10-0. There we go. That gives them a reason to want to see if they can shut the door here in the bottom part of the fifth inning. A little discussion. Oh, no. Waupun does not get the 10th run. They said she left early. Stillwell did from over at third base, and so puts only 9 runs on the board. There goes that 10-run rule in the fifth inning for our hopes here in the ball game. But Waupun comes up empty. Still lead this game by a score of 9-0. Bottom of the fifth comes your way right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
That run did not count. It's only 9-0. Say the runner left too early on that one, so still a 9-0 ball game. Here we go into the bottom of the fifth inning. We have Breinig up to bat now, the second baseman. You'll see Varney waiting on deck in the hole. Haley Nolden, top of the order.
Hey, good. We got a new 20 seconds. Now we're changing the pitch then. All right, changing it. Yep, I get free 20 seconds every time. Hey, orange, 51.
I know a person that knows all the rules, and that would be Coach Novice. He definitely knows all the rules.
He does.
That was going to be just foul off the bat of Breinig. Hung in there for a little while till I got about halfway up the line and went out foul territory.
Yeah, if there's one thing, he knows that rule book like the Bible, basically.
I always got confused with the flex and the designated player and all that.
It's really a complicated, interesting part of softball. Honestly, I still don't even understand the full capabilities of it. But
I'm embarrassed because I've called because it wasn't there when I first started calling softball, the flex and the DP. But now I can never really. Some people try to explain it to me, and I just don't quite grasp it. Exactly what it is. Got little nuances with it. Now that is out towards right field and hauled in. Nice job there by Holtz out in right field to haul that one in. She's everywhere. So 2 up and 2 down. That brings the top of the order up, and you like to face the top of the order with nobody on base and 2 down. Haley Nolden coming up to bat has flown out. Also got him an error back in the first inning. Were you here for that first batter, their first batter with Nolden? She popped that one up behind third base.
I was not, no.
Okay. I'll have to check your dad's the scorekeeper's scorebook over there to see if they gave that an error or a hit. A little miscommunication. Usually those balls behind third base are for the shortstop to grab, but it was. And Carly kind of let the ball just kind of drop in front of her. A little confusion with the shortstop and third baseman.
127.
It's kind of an important one, seeing that I gave it a hit, but that's the only hit they have on the card, so that could have been just an error. I don't know. Either way.
Might be one of those things that goes down as a hit, but we would call them a team error.
Yeah.
A mental error.
Yeah, some of the ones that I see is, some teams that some of the games I've watched and what they called hits. And some very playable balls that should have been outs out there, but they kind of just didn't haul it in.
I remember one of the no-hitters I threw in high school. Their other coach tried to give them a hit, and the ball literally went through someone's legs. That was an error.
Some people are into the misconception, I think, that if you don't touch it at all, but if it goes between your legs, I would think.
Yeah, one of the only ones I think I've seen go between Emily Peterson's legs at shortstop when I played with her.
Yeah, she was a nice player over there. She one that made the catch to get you guys to the state tournament. I think down in Germantown or wherever it was you played that. I remember that.
By the behind third base.
And going down looking, top of the order, Nolden goes down. So 2 strikeouts in the inning, makes 9 strikeouts for Addie Braun in the ball game. And we'll come back with the top of inning number 6 right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Happy spring, Steve. Here we go.
Yep, it's golf season, I guess, now. So weather's getting better. Masters is going to be on TV. Big thing. I know a lot of people around here really enjoy watching the golf here. So we'll have that on all the TVs here. I'm sure to watch that. And when the Masters is over, come back and watch some Brewers. Mostly night games coming up here, so we'll have it on the TVs all the nights. Day games, we'll always try to run some nice lunch specials for that too. So got great beers on tap. Come on down, check out the games, and enjoy a nice cold beer.
And lunch specials, of course, always available too.
Yep, we've always got our hot sandwiches every day, our beef, pork, and turkey, and then obviously there's a burger of the week, and we try to do a wrap of the week every week too. So stop in, check those out. Changes all the time. Soups are always rotating. Chili's always on until Memorial Day, so come get it while it's here.
The other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Have a great week, Steve. Go Crew.
Thanks, Nick. Go Crew.
Okay, we are back, and officially, I know Addie Braun is a 2-hitter going in the game. That nice double in that first batter of the ball game, getting that one to drop in behind third base. So here we go. I had visions of Rocky Rococo Pizza. After they got that 10th run, I thought, we'll be quicker to Rockies on the way home.
I work in Milwaukee now, and they have Ian's Pizza there.
Ian's,
that's my favorite.
That's I've heard a lot about
New York pizza.
That one does. That sounds familiar. They have that in Madison too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think they have some in Madison too.
Then I have had that. My son lives in Monona, so I know we have ordered that before. Okay, Reagan holds up to bat. 0-2 the count. And a hard hit ball, and that one's going to be landing right in front of the the center fielder who knocks it down. Good job there by Taylor Reese. That was kind of a tough one, awkward place, and knocks it down and just keeps it to a single. Nice hard hit there by Holtz, finding her way on base every time so far this ball game. She's crossed home plate every time too. That's good production out of number 9 in the batting order.
It's so awesome when your number 9 batter can be almost like a second leadoff.
Yeah.
Leadoff junior.
And I've definitely seen that. I've seen that in baseball and softball where they that's kind of what they did with it. They put this really good hitter that always set up the top of the order.
A lot of teams like to put their sloppers in the 9-hole, but
Yeah.
we don't have any slop hitters this
No.
year, I don't think.
Yeah, it's going to miss low again. Alexis Babish up the bat now for Waupun. And that single, and she scored back in the 3rd inning. 1 for 3 in the ball game. Have they went away from the slap hitting second batter in the order type batter? This one's out towards right field, and it's going to be a base hit for Alexis. It's going to get Holtz with her speedy wheels out there all the way over to third base, and a double off the bat of Alexis Babish.
2 runners out in scoring position for Addie Braun, who's 3 for 3 today, I believe.
Yes, she is.
Having quite the day in the batter's box and in the circle.
Commend the Waupun hitters for trying to get me to Rockies a little faster. Nobody out, and a dangerous batter upright, like you said. 3 for 3 in the ball game. A couple singles, had that triple back in the 1st inning. She's crossed home plate a couple times. What a career here at Waupun High School. Some big numbers. And a chopper over towards the shortstop. That's going to make its way out to left field, and that's going to score Waupun's 10th run. And that is another base hit off the bat of Addie Braun. So runners at first and third base for Waupun. A 10-0 game and nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. We'll bring up Aubrey Farley up to bat. Got on base once with a walk and also scored that batting position. Call strike, and the first pitch in. A throw down to second is going to make its way out to center field, and that will score. Babish from third base, now 11-0 Waupun. So Braun getting herself over to second base. A lot of tough players out there, just still wearing short sleeves.
I could never do
No.
that. I'm such a wimp with the cold. I swear I've probably worn an Under Armour when it was like 70 before at one point, I'm sure.
I brought the Carhartt jacket out. Ooh, that was going to come up high on the shortstop. And that's going to score another run for Waupun. Makes it 12-0. Bad bounce on the end into that one. Ends up off the shoulder of the shortstop, Brielle Burrows. So 3 runs in the inning. In for Waupun. Hannah Beatty next at bat for Waupun with a runner at first base. Bailey Elvis heading out to run. A lot of people have had to run because of Aubrey Farley getting on base again. And Hannah Beatty, some good wheels up to the bat now for Waupun. See what Hannah's done in the game so far. A couple base hits, a couple triple and a double. No, a couple triples actually, a couple triples in the game. That's unusual to get 2 triples.
Yeah.
It's the hardest thing to get.
I guess it just goes to show her speed that you were saying earlier, that she can probably stretch a double into a triple that a lot of other girls couldn't.
First pitch is fouled back and out of play. Still nobody out for Waupun with that runner at first and 3 runs in. 12-0 Lady Warriors. So I got my mind on pizza, and I got my mind on, I hope I laid my glasses someplace when I get home.
No.
I swear I had those in my bag when I packed everything to go, so we'll have to look for those for equipment too.
Those are important too.
Yeah. So I can lose my sunglasses, but not my regular ones.
It's a good play out in center.
Yeah, nice.
She's made a lot of good plays today.
Yeah, I like watching her out there. She's a nice center fielder. Taylor Reese. It's a great jump on the ball whenever it's hit out in that direction. I'm sure I remember her from the basketball court too. A nice athlete. Amelia Jones up to bat now for Waupun. 12-0 is Waupun's lead here. Top of the 6th inning. Just one down with that runner at first base. Next one's going to miss low. Puts the count now at 2-0. Jones offers on the next one, fouls it back over towards the Lodi dugout on the third base side. This will be it for the games that I'll be calling this week. I just got one game next week, I believe, one on Tuesday, and that's a boys baseball game. And looking forward to seeing the Waupun Warriors for the first time. I was supposed to see them on Tuesday, but I fell ill, so didn't get to that game. But they've got some high expectations, as Waupun does with softball every year. This one's fouled back. It's going to make its way into the bleachers, and an error in the up in the bleachers, an error with a fan up there. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw it. Yeah, a lot of people out on the lawn chairs, both sides of the field. Not a bad little spot out here, right by the edge of the woods, and a berm behind us. So yeah, nice little. Because I didn't think there was a field back here. I said, it doesn't look like there's a field back here. It didn't look like it. All of a sudden, it just opened up.
Because I passed the field where the JV is playing on my way in, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So we're running kind of late, and they're going to throw Jones out over at second base. But that does advance the run over to second. So Jones again grounds out. Yeah, I saw that too, and I'm going, we're running behind, and now we're going to. I remember the athletic director, and she was right. And that is behind the high school. But they do have a diamond when you first come into town. Must be where the JV girls are playing right now. Healthy cut on that one from Carly White. Falls it back into the backstop. So 2 down, runner at second base. The next one go by, called strike. Quickly down to the count, 0-2. Yeah, runner at second base, Carly White looking for her first base hit of the ball game. Down to the count and a swing and a miss. But not before the damage is done. Waupun puts up 3 more on the board, makes it now 12-0 in favor of the Lady Warriors here after 5.5 innings. And coming up for the bottom of the 6th inning, the Blue Devils coming up trying to extend this ball game. They'll have to get 3 runs to do it, though. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Happy spring, Steve. Here we go.
Yep, it's golf season, I guess, now. So weather's getting better. Masters is going to be on TV. Big thing. I know a lot of people around here really enjoy watching the golf here. So we'll have that on all the TVs here. I'm sure to watch that. And when the Masters is over, come back and watch some Brewers. Mostly night games coming up here, so we'll have it on the TVs all the nights. Day games, we'll always try to run some nice lunch specials for that, too. So got great beers on tap. Come on down, check out the games, and enjoy a nice cold beer.
And lunch specials, of course, always available too.
Yep, we've always got our hot sandwiches every day, our beef, pork, and turkey, and then obviously there's a burger of the week, and we try to do a wrap of the week every week too. So stop in, check those out. Changes all the time. Soups are always rotating. Chili's always on until Memorial Day. So come get it while it's here.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Have a great week, Steve. Go Crew.
Thanks, Nick. Go Crew.
Maggie Kluge couldn't find where the ball went up ahead of her and just said, all right, I'll do it myself.
Well, we missed a nice play there, I guess. That wasn't on because the commercial's still playing yet. But Addie Braun pitches it. The ball's popped up just a few feet in front of the home plate. She comes tearing in there and dives forward and hauls it in for out number 1. Amazing play there from Addie. What an amazing game that she's had. 4 for 4 with the bat. Taking care of business in the pitcher's circle.
Yeah, when she's on, she's so fun to watch. And it seems to be that she usually is on her game.
A little movement on that one. You can see a little break.
Yeah, that was a pretty pitch. Must have just missed outside.
Hey, yellow 32.
Yeah, she's got great movement on all of her pitches.
Number 3 in the batting order, Brielle Burrows up to bat. Yeah, for some reason with her, I mean, sometimes I can't always catch all the movement, but hers are very, very defined.
Hey, green 60.
Yeah, what a career, and she's got a long way to go in this season yet. Change-up's going to miss. Tough situation for Waupun getting put up in Division I just because you won state and then you got to the sectional championship. They put you up on.
Yeah.
Just by getting to that game, they got put up to Division I, which is crazy. You might be playing teams over 4 times bigger than your school. Another strikeout for Addie Braun. And a strikeout number 10 for her.
Nice squeeze by Maggie getting that foul tip. Yeah, it is really unfortunate, especially just since there's nowhere for the powerhouse Division I teams to go. So
yeah.
So we have Kakana in the regional, which will be interesting.
It's just not fair.
It's not.
I mean,
but if anyone could do it, I would believe in these girls.
I always tell everybody the most consistently really good program in Waupun since I've been doing games is Waupun softball is good just like every year. It's a good youth program and a lot of girls playing, and you see how full that Jerry Meadham fields are, and girls playing during the off season too. During the I guess not off season, but during the summer, and their teams that they play with then, and put a lot of time in by the time they get up to the varsity level.
Yeah, a lot of these girls play all year round too. There's so many indoor tournaments in the domes in Wisconsin now too in the winter. It's crazy. I never liked playing in the domes inside.
No.
I didn't like the lighting and everything echoed.
Yeah. I've never seen an indoor softball game, but I do know how some of those places aren't very well lit and evenly lit.
Yeah.
Well, their pitcher, Bailey Stark, at the plate now for the Blue Devils. People think I'm just trying to be cool with my sunglasses on, but don't realize I can't find my other glasses. That's why I've had them. It's all packed, but I felt a little rushed when I left, and I'm hoping it's just. I had my phone, of course I left my phone at home too, so
oh no.
I was really unprepared, really unprepared. 3-1 the count now to Bailey Stark. And that one is hit up the middle. Now 3 hits given up by Addie Braun. And that will bring up Elena Robertson. She has struck out, and she also had that double. Last time she was at bat, that was back in the 4th inning.
It is a different one. It's a number 2. Number 9 was the last one. Just
Yeah, Waupun down to one more out. See if we can end this thing in 6 with a 12-0 lead. What a ball game here for Addie Braun. It's been fun watching her, like I said, all these years, but I think she's going to really tear it up here in her senior year. 10 strikeouts. Just gave up her 3rd hit of the ball game.
I think 3 hits might be the most she's given up in a game so far this year, which is pretty crazy to say.
This was poked out towards left field, and Amelia Jones gets underneath it, hauls it in, and that is it. Waupun wins 12-0 in 6 innings. We'll take a break. Maybe we'll set up for some interviews. Okay, we'll do a few interviews and get to talk to a couple players. Coach, we'll do that right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders brake clouds and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Welcome back to Lodi High School, Waupun, with a nice 12-0 victory in 6 innings. At Lodi, first conference game of the new conference. So I got Addie Braun with us right now, and a nice job pitching out there with giving up 3 hits today. Nobody scores. Kind of started out a little scary in the beginning, 1 out and bases loaded. And how'd you get out of that?
You know, I think us as a new team and a new conference, that kind of got to us just a little bit. But once we settled in, we definitely knew, like, we can play our game, and we got this under control.
So it looks like they're a pretty solid team again, as Waupun has every year out there. Talk about your thoughts getting into the conference play. Now, you finally got to play your first conference game with Lodi, a pretty good team. And took a few innings to get some runs, but what got it done here for you today?
Yeah, I mean, definitely at the plate we were aggressive. You know, she's a great pitcher, no doubt about that. She's a great pitcher. We came in, we knew what we were looking for, and we knew that what we could hit. You know, on defense, we just understood that, you know, we got to play our game. They have great hitters as well, but we knew that we had to play our game on defense, and we'd have this.
How was this different this year? You're a senior this year. And finally, you already had a state championship as a sophomore, and you got the sectional finals last year. So how does this feel different this year as a senior?
It's definitely different having 8 of us, you know, just we're all gelling together. This is our last year together. A lot of us have been playing together since like 10U, so it's just nice to go out back on the field one last time with these girls.
Well, Addie, a great game here today. It's going to be fun following you guys throughout the season, so congratulations.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate you coming.
Okay, yeah. And we'll get Hannah. A couple triples in the ball game for Hannah. I don't know, you got just surprisingly quick feet out there. You were so fast around the bases, but what were you seeing here today? It looks like you're seeing the ball pretty well now.
Yeah, I just got a new bat, so it's really exciting to get to use that. And this is the second game I got to use it for, and I was just seeing the ball, and it's just making good contact.
I know those bats aren't cheap, so at least you got. I think your parents probably think that the money's worth out of it after those 2 hits today.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so.
What's it like again? You got 8 seniors on the team, and you feel a bond with them as kind of the leadership that you have on this team, and try to power for a real good season here in this new conference.
Yeah, we're just here to have fun and enjoy our last season together. I mean, you only get 4 seasons of softball, and we're really taking advantage of our last one.
Okay, Hannah, great game. Fun watching you out there play today, and a nice win, so enjoy it.
Thank you.
Got a Beatty. We'll get Coach Navis in this right now. You step over, and Coach, you kind of made it interesting the first inning. You had bases loaded, 1 out there, and then, of course, you have a stud pitcher in the pitcher circle for you with Addie out there, and great leadership out there. So just talk about this team you're putting on the field this season.
Well, for starters, I mean, it was conference. We sort of want to set a tone. They're a great team. I mean, the score it doesn't show how good that team is. I got to scout 3 games of them, and we really want to make sure we set a tone. Whether we won or lost the game, it didn't matter to us. It was just we wanted to set a tone how we're going to play in this conference, and the girls did that. And we have 8 seniors. We had such great leadership. I mean, and it starts with Addie in the circle, and you just go right down the lane with Jonesy, and let me try to name off all 8. We'll be here all night long, but and to know we thought we'd be able to hit her a little bit, and we were fortunate that they saw the good scouting report that I thought we did see, and they really took a great approach at every at bat. Even the strikeouts. A lot of pitches taken. I think Carly White had 8 pitches and had 1 strikeout, and it just set up the next at batter.
I thought you had a couple players out there that went out there and had got one fouled off a few pitches and had a really good at bat and ended up with a hit at the end of it. So I thought there was some pretty good patience by some of your batters today.
Patience, and then Aubrey Farley, she had 0-2. 0-2 fouled 3 or 4 off, worked it to full count, and gets the walk. I mean, you can't ask much. I mean, that's seniors. I mean, you can hope you get that out of underclassmen or, that junior that's played a lot. But you don't want to expect that out of seniors, but you sure don't. You're not as surprised when it's seniors and they've had so many at-bats in big games. And today was a big game. It was a lot bigger in our book it was one of the circle games. So
like you said, there's 8 seniors on that team too, so it's a very senior-laden team too.
Yeah, so that's I told Coach when I first walked up. I said it's 8 on 8. We got 8 seniors. You got 8 seniors. We both sort of chuckled. So it'll be a fun year for both teams.
Yeah, just maybe a look at the conference here as you just started the first conference game here in the Capital North. What are the teams you're kind of looking at in this conference that should give you some good games?
Well, the girls asked me, well, they're who we got scouting stuff on this and that, and I'm like, we're just dealing with the next game. We got New London next. That's a non-conference, a great team from up north that we go see, try to see them every year. And then I think JV's going to see Fond du Lac, so to get them prepared. They're going to see some really good stuff to get them prepared for their next year and stuff like that. And next week, the big one's Poynette. So we got some good scouting video on Poynette, and they're playing. I think I'm going to go scout them on Saturday. So I think they're playing a couple games. If we have the weather's nice, I'll be out there.
A pretty storied program. We'll have both those games for you on the radio too. So we're excited to bring those in on video streaming. So nice victory, like you said. You definitely set the tone. A nice victory against a nice team here today, 12-0 victory. So enjoy that.
We're really happy, and you had one of the best color commentators. Nothing against Randy, but I'll take this one any day of the week.
Well, she always brings some good stuff, some good insight on what's going on, especially kind of breaking down the pitching and the hitting out there. It's kind of fun to hear what she has to say about it.
Well, thanks for what you do, too. This is really special for the girls, so we appreciate it.
Okay, well, we're looking for an exciting season, so thanks for joining us. Josh Navis joining us. So we're done with the...
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So
you got anything else?
No, that's it. So, again, Waupun winning 12-0, staying undefeated on the season. And they'll be playing coming up, like you said, next game coming up, a non-conference game for them tomorrow. And we'll be there for a lot of their games during the season, the Poynette games, both of those, Columbus game coming up, a lot of those games. So join us, and we'll watch Waupun as they have that very senior-laden team go through the season. 12-0 Waupun, great pitching performance by Addie Braun. And thanks for joining us. Thanks to the stream team, Kyle and Colton, a great job. And we all got pizza on our mind, so we're going to be eating on the way home. So have yourself an excellent night. Steve Witterhack again from Lodi.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.